take from the rich and take from the poor. It's my way of supporting equality. This will be quick.
Hello there, I'm Vine and today I have for you a Puncaster character build. Basically, a specialist that maximizes enchantment school difficulty class for just one spell to be a trump card in paper or a walking pandemonium in Wrath of the Righteous. Yes, this is a Hideous laughter build planned for 11 levels or less, and unfortunately it's incompatible with Pathfinder Kingmaker. Before we start, a reminder. Everything that I don't point out directly is arbitrary for the build, and in this particular case I omitted some things on purpose so you can figure it out yourself. Let's start with the spell itself. Hideous laughter afflicts the subject with uncontrollable laughter. Victim collapses into the gales of maniac laughter, falling prone, meaning that even if the spell target is immune to prone condition, it still won't be able to take any actions that would interrupt its laughter. Quite powerful effect, as this is essentially a low-level hold spell that works on creatures immune to paralysis. So it has suspected nerves. Save each round and the victim must be able to understand your language, having 3 or more intelligence. In tabletop, victim also gets +4 to save throw against it if it is different creature type than the caster. But this is in-game information nerf and can be circumvented if a dungeon master allows the caster to learn some jokes that different creature types found funny. So, to abuse Hideous laughter properly, for the attributes we need 18 points in intelligence or charisma, depending on what spellcaster we wanna play. Requirement is to have an access to Hideous laughter spell from the spell lists or domains. Safe choices are bards, wizards or sorcerers. But remember to never dump charisma below 11, as we need at least 1 level of sorcerer for this build to work. And since we need it, with this particular example, I'm going full sorcerer for simplicity. Strength is a dump stat for this build, and the rest of the attributes are for you to customize. Here I just optimize them. For our race, we need to choose a Kitsune with an attribute bonus to our chosen spellcasting attribute. This is for the Kitsune magic trait that increases difficulty class for all their enchantment spells by +1. Next are levels and feats. The first level we take in any sorcerer that has access to Fey Bloodline Arcana, which gives us +2 to all compulsion sub-school spells. For your information, this absolutely includes the 9-tiled here archetype in Wrath of the Righteous. Someone just messed up the class description on this one. You can go full weeb for a playful 9-tiled waifu character just like in TTRPG, no problem here. As a feat, we must take Spell Focus Enchanting that increases difficulty class by +1. On 3rd level, we take Spell Penetration for +2 bonus on caster level checks to overcome spell resistance. On 5th level, we take Greater Spell Focus Enchanting for another increase of enchanting spells difficulty class by +1. On 7th level, we take Greater Spell Penetration for another +2 bonus on caster level checks to overcome spell resistance. And on 9th level we take Metamagic Heighten spell to boost up Hideous laughter or any other spell to any level we wanna for a difficulty class increase. Finally, on 11th level we take Metamagic Persistent spell to force our victims to reroll an eventual successful save. Those feats are not strictly tied to the levels and can be moved up and down however we like it, but after taking them all, if you increased your spellcasting attribute to 22, that's roll 23 Hideous Laughter DC casted on a second level. There is more to gain, but CRPG and TTRPG versions of Pathfinder differ on how to get it. In TTRPG, we have Spell Perfection feat, with heavy prerequisite of 15 ranks in Spellcraft and at least 3 Metamagic feats. It allows to cast one chosen spell with any Metamagic modifications with no casting time or level increase, and doubles all numerical bonuses from feats that the spell gets. So with this feat, attribute on 24 and access to 9 level spells, we can get 33 to Hideous Laughter DC. At this point, you can even argue with DM to homebrew a rule that allows you to ignore saving throw bonus for non-humanoids in TTRPG version of this spell. Now, in Wrath of the Righteous, we have a mythic feat, Spell Focus Mythic Enchanting, that doubles bonuses from Spell Focus Enchanting feats. So, basically, that's the same numbers with Hideous Laughter casted on 9th level, 33 DC. But the most important here is one mythic ability that you can take on first mythic rank. The best jokes that allow you to cast Hideous Laughter with a chain reaction effect, which, with high enough Hideous Laughter difficulty class, can turn fights into an actual joke. One pun and everybody is laughing on the ground while your party just butchers them all. Truly a slaughter. As finishing touch, in-game there are also items that increase enchanting spells DC. Those are Gloves, Twisted Temptation that gives +2 DC, Glass Amulet of Clarity that gives +2 DC, Ring of Chaotic Fascination that gives +2 DC, and the Quarterstaff of the War Mage that gives, you guessed it, +2 DC to all spells, not only enchanting ones. All of them are easy to find if you actually are exploring the locations you visit, so no spoilers on where to find them, except the ring. If you ever encounter a gathering of mages in a circle, shut off your fantasy trope sense and let them do the magic stuff they are doing in peace. Ring will be on the demon they summoned. Now, time for evaluation. In Tabletop, it's a useful joke character. This build is an enchantment specialist. In Tabletop, this is an extremely useful character because it's just a comedy-flavored puppet master with all tactical advantages of the unflavored one. In CRPG, it's fantastic. Best jokes make this build something akin to a comedic nuke that gives complete instant win in some fights. Once, I even got the playful darkness with it. As for roleplay, this is a fox comedian. Ever wanted to play as a fox full of dad jokes? This is a build for you. You can make it as funny as it gets. Or just don't. Make him unfunny and compel people to laugh anyway. Only major downside is that you have to be a furry kitsune to make it fully shine, so the fox part is kinda locked unless you are prepared to take -1 to the crucial DC score. So, what do you think about this build? Write your opinion in the comments and see you later! Bye bye!